Meeting will start in approximately 2 minutes. Jennifer Farrell, can you hear me now? No? Can you hear me? It's not working, is it? It sounds like it's on though. If everyone could please take their seats, we'll get started in about 2 minutes.
Hello. I think it's just really loud in here.
So it is on, but it's just loud.
So it's not a multi-directional, so you gotta speak right
I gotta
up.
speak
Hello.
That one's louder over there, but this one, can we get?
No, this was good.
How's the height for you?
It's a little high, actually.
Oh, is it?
A little bit. It's all right, but that's fine. This is good.
We have
Yeah.
skills.
If everyone could please take their seats.
So you can move this. You can move this.
So you really want it like,
You have to be on this mic.
is that better?
Closer.
Like that? No, right? Jen Farrell, can you hear me? Is that better? So I really have to speak up, yeah? I shouldn't have to yell though, you know? Huh? Okay.
Hello. If everybody could take their seats, we'll be starting in 2 minutes. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I am Jerry Powell, president of the New York Junior League, and I call this meeting to order. On behalf of the Board of Directors and the Management Council, welcome to the 2026 General Membership Meeting. I thank each of you for your presence. Your presence this evening is a powerful statement of our collective commitment to showing up for this organization, for one another, and for the communities we serve. I also want to acknowledge those members joining us via our live stream. We are piloting this option for the first time in our continued commitment to accessibility and inclusion, and we hope to roll this out more broadly, starting with our annual meeting in June. This year, the New York Junior League proudly celebrates its 125th anniversary. For 125 years, generations of women have stepped forward through this organization to lead, to serve, and to help build a more equitable New York City. This milestone invites us to honor the vision of those who came before us while recommitting ourselves to the work that still lies ahead. This evening, we will unveil for the first time what we have in store for our 125th anniversary celebration year. We will also share updates on the organization's finances, our progress against the strategic plan, and finally, we will formally announce our incoming board of directors. We have the pleasure of welcoming our newest active volunteers as our fall provisionals have officially graduated. We are grateful to have you here at your first general membership meeting, and we look forward to seeing how you will carry the New York Junior League legacy forward in the years to come. Would our new active members please stand where you are to be recognized? Don't be shy. Welcome. At the conclusion of tonight's meeting, I am delighted to invite all of you back to the Astor House for an informal gathering hosted by the Board of Directors and Management Council. And now it is my honor to introduce our special guest speaker for the evening. For much of this volunteer year, the New York Junior League has stood shoulder to shoulder with our community partners to meet the moment we are in, a moment of heightened acute need. I have heard personally from a number of volunteers who are following the headlines with great concern and observing the challenges facing their own neighbors. And I take great pride in sharing that our community impact is timely, it is robust, and we are committed, particularly through our Done in a Day program, to enhancing our rapid response capabilities even more. It is an honor to welcome Christina Perez, the Associate Director of Agency Relations at Catholic Charities of the Archdiocese of New York. In her role, Christina works to deepen agency relations and expand volunteer networks, fostering robust partnerships that amplify Catholic Charities' mission. I am grateful to Christina for her presence today as she shares more about our recent work together and the impact the New York Junior League and our members are making in our community. Please join me in welcoming Christina Perez.
Hi, good evening, everybody. Well, first of all, thank you all so much for having me here today. I'm Christina Perez, and I'm here to represent Catholic Charities of New York. Catholic Charities is one of the oldest nonprofit institutions in New York City. We've been around for over 100 years. What do we do? Geez, what don't we do at this point? We service in 5 key impact areas. We have youth, we have children, immigrant and refugees, housing, food insecurity, and we also service those with disabilities. We do everything from making sure that someone's provided a home, to a mother getting a meal, to a father being able to be placed in work. We treat people how we want our family and our friends to be treated. And it does not matter whether a Catholic or not Catholic alike. Anyone who comes to our door, if you need a service, if you need a product, we get it for you. We are there to help and stand by you. That is why I am so grateful for the New York Junior League. I feel as if we're kindred spirits, because when we were connected to New York Junior League, immediately the question was, how can we help? It wasn't about the standards. It wasn't about, oh, this is, the thing that we want to have as our feel-good event. It was truly what can we do to make the most impact. I am so, so grateful for each of you who participated in our St. Nicholas Shopping Day this past December. I had the great task of shopping for 150 families, which was 393 individuals, and I will tell you this right now. If you made me shop for all those folks, everybody's getting a black Coke. But having the New York Junior League join our team of volunteers that day meant that the families had a personal shopper with an eye of fashion, and you guys picked the red coat with the matching hat, gloves, and scarves, and that was given to the families in time for Christmas. Those items went directly to our families from the Refugee and Immigration Division, and throughout the month of December and January, because Latinas, we like our Three Kings Day, we were able to host holiday parties where people got to grab the best coats, the best sweaters, all thanks to you. It was picked with so much care and so much love. Your team also helped us get some wonderful toys for the children, making sure that they felt included during some dark times that all of them have suffered from. I'm sure you know that just this past couple months ago, we had a building collapse in the Bronx over in Mott Haven. Lots of people immediately had lost their homes. Catholic Charities stepped in, and New York Junior League also stepped in by making sure that this Christmas was going to be extra special for them. If anyone here is ever interested in volunteering, leadership opportunities, or connecting to learn more about the nonprofit world inside New York, feel free to reach out to us at any time. We have over 90 independent nonprofits that are connected to Catholic Charities in what we call the Federation of Agencies. Each nonprofit has their own mission, but they know to reach out to Catholic Charities when it comes to resources and needs, because we cannot stand alone, we must stand together. This means that as a volunteer or a potential board member, you can be placed in any of those 90 nonprofits. So if you have a particular passion, there's a good chance that someone in our Federation network can be connected to that. It also means if you know a friend, a family, or just a neighbor who needs a little bit of help, and you look online, you're like, there's not exactly something exactly that fits this, please still reach out to Catholic Charities. Someone within our 90 Federation network may have some resource that matches that person exactly to meet their needs. Thank you so much for your heart and your commitment. Please continue to do great things in 2026, and I look forward to seeing you all again in this new year.
Thank you so much, Christina, for your remarks. In a moment, we will turn to our finance update. But first, I would like to take a moment to highlight our First League Fund program. Supporting the First League Fund gives us the flexibility to respond when our community partners need us the most. If you will take a moment to review the bottom of this evening's program agenda, you will find a QR code. That QR code is an opportunity to contribute to our First League Fund, and I hope you will consider making your contribution this evening. A special thank you to all who have already made a contribution or pledge this year. Now, I am pleased to welcome Director-at-Large Liz Pavone and Treasurer Noreen O'Carter to provide our finance update.
Good evening. I'm Liz Pavone, and I serve on the Board of Directors and as the chair of the Audit Committee. The primary function of the Audit Committee is to assist the Board of Directors in fulfilling its oversight responsibilities for the New York Junior League's accounting and financial reporting processes. By law, only members of a nonprofit board may serve on the Audit Committee. This year, I'm joined by the following directors at large on the committee: Anna Guerin, Andrea McDermott, and Christina Murphy. While the Audit Committee has multiple responsibilities, our main obligation is to work with our independent auditors, Sachs LLP, to ensure we complete a yearly audit of our financial statements. I am pleased to announce that our auditors issued a clean, unmodified opinion of our fiscal year 2025 financial statements. Thank you. On December 10th, the Audit Committee reviewed and approved the audited financials, and on December 15th, the auditors presented the approved financial statements to the full Board of Directors. Next, I'd like to share a few highlights from our financial statements. There was an operating deficit, which is a decrease in the net assets without donor restrictions, of $437,000. When factoring in non-operating activities from investments, this deficit decreased to $169,000. Net assets with donor restrictions decreased by $38,000. The liquidity disclosure reflects financial assets available to meet cash needs for general expenditures within 1 year of $890,000. With budgeted expenditures of $3.6 million, this is enough to cover 4 months of expenses. So finally, the program spending ratio was 73%, which means that 73% of our expenditures are in support of our mission through our community services and our volunteer training. That is just it for the audited financials. So now I am going to introduce our treasurer, Noreen O'Carter, who will take us through the 2025 and 2026 financial update.
Thank you, Liz. Good evening, everyone. My name is Noreen O'Carter, and I'm the treasurer of the New York Junior League. I am pleased to report that the New York Junior League remains in sound financial standing, and that is in thanks to all of you. I want to personally thank each of you for your continued dedication to the New York Junior League. Your generosity, not only financially, but of your time and talents, allowed this organization to continue to make an impact in our great city. Looking ahead, I wanted to also share a glimpse of our financial standing as of the midpoint in the year. Please note that these results are unaudited. Through December 31st, 2025, we have brought in operating revenues of nearly $2 million and have spent around $1.8 million. As we head into the spring, which includes a heavier spend on the community side supporting many big projects, such as PIP and CIP, the current operating gain will allow us to provide that support and remain financially sound. I also want to report that our endowment currently has a balance of $3.7 million. This equates to around 30 months of operating expenses. Thanks to all who have generously donated to our investment portfolio. I also want to thank each of you for meeting your financial obligations this year. As you know, membership dues and our fundraisers are the backbone of our financial existence and our two largest sources of revenue to fund our operations and community programming. We are extremely grateful to those of you whose generosity goes above and beyond and who have made additional donations to the New York Junior League through the First League Fund and who have supported our events. It is because of each of you and your dedication to the league that we continue to thrive. Thank you. And remember, finance is fun.
Thank you, Liz and Noreen. I am now pleased to introduce the New York Junior League's Executive Vice President, Nikki Hudak, and members of the Management Council to provide a strategic plan review.
Good evening, everyone. The NYJL is currently in year 3 of our 2023 to 2026 3-year strategic plan. Strategic planning is a foundational exercise. It grounds our work as an organization and intentional action so that the NYJL as a whole and each area understands what we are doing, why we are doing it, and what success looks like. We, as a management council, have undertaken a formal process of assessing what is required by our current strategic plan and identifying how each area has and is achieving those plan goals. Tonight, each member of the Senior Management Council who will be speaking today, or their designated representative, will share her area's achievements and benchmarks as we close our current strategic plan and prepare to welcome our next plan.
Good evening, everyone. I am Dana Vogel, Community Senior Council Head. Goal 1, Amplified Impact. By 2026, the New York Junior League will have fully leveraged the diverse experience and expertise of our trained volunteers to fill critical human capital service gaps for partners and strengthen advocacy efforts. As our strategic plan starts to wind down, I'm thrilled to provide you with an update regarding the New York Junior League's work in the community and our progress over the last 3 years towards the goal of amplified community impact. I'd like to share a few successes in particular. First, we've strengthened engagement and communication with our community partners through more collaborative relationships aimed to fill the gaps our partners experience. These efforts include launching a well-received community partner newsletter, revamping the end-of-year partner survey, and piloting new formats for the annual community partner reception. An example of this amazing synergy is the toy drive we facilitated with the Harlem School of the Arts in December. In appreciation, graduates of HSA performed on the first night of Golden Tree, a true embodiment of the word partnership. Additionally, we've expanded our footprint in the NYC community by creating new community committees, onboarding new community partners, and launching new initiatives. Notably, we reorganized the 2 done-in-a-day committees into 3 new committees, each with its own focus area to build capacity to partner with more organizations. We launched the Journey to Achievement Committee last year to connect young people to the Duke of Edinburgh Award International and just onboarded the first cohort of mentees. We're currently engaged in many pilot partnerships with organizations like Our Working Women program and Girls on the Run, and have done several other pilots over the last 3 years and permanently onboarded organizations like the Actors Theater Workshop and the Mary Manning Walsh Home. We fully institutionalized the AJLI's Find the Good Day initiative, making over 160 Home Now kits, 300 kitchen kits, and 600 hygiene kits in the last 3 years, not including the 40 Home Now kits we made for the Martin Luther King Jr. Day of Service last year. Next, we've leveraged relevant membership expertise and existing resources to better prepare our volunteers to be impactful. Over the past 3 years, community volunteers have led VETs on topics ranging from breast cancer awareness and the basics of blood donation to portrayals of domestic violence in the media and inclusive volunteering. Volunteers who are fluent in Spanish have graciously agreed to join panels at the last several PAL career days to engage with girls in their preferred language. Other volunteers have shared their talents for music and performance with the seniors of the new Jewish home. Committees have also been encouraged to share resources like lesson plans and preferred vendors. We've also collaborated time and time again with the strategy, advocacy, and communications area to strengthen advocacy efforts. By aligning our community partner impact projects with advocacy's focused areas like mental health, we've been able to complete incredible projects like the recent renovation of individual counseling rooms at Hope Center Harlem. This partnership was also instrumental in the success of our Find the Good Day projects and blood drives. Finally, we've risen to the challenge of meeting the evolving needs of the New York community by being flexible, nimble, and willing to adapt. When Her Village reached out about a last-minute distribution of period supplies over Thanksgiving weekend in 2024, done-in-a-day volunteers were able to provide volunteers to help at the last minute. And when SNAP benefits were impacted this fall, the new Done-in-a-Day City and Health Committee immediately reached out to our pantry partners to see if they needed more hands. We've had several blood drives, including one going on until the end of this month, to respond to blood shortages. 2 years ago, when the Parks Department asked us to pivot our fall project to a satellite park across the street from Columbus Park, the committee agreed enthusiastically. And this December, the community area hosted 4 separate drives to meet the needs of populations ranging from refugee children to seniors. I'm looking forward to joining you all again at the annual plan in June for a final report on our community area's goals and achievements.
Hi, good evening, everyone. I'm Katie Cook. I'm the Membership Senior Council Head, and I'm here to present on Goal 2. Goal 2, Connected Membership. By 2026, the New York Junior League will have fostered deeper connections across all levels of our member community to drive sustainability, growth, and innovation of the organization. As we prepare to close this strategic plan, I'm thrilled to share that thanks to the dedication of the membership area's council heads, co-chairs, and committee members, much has been done to advance this objective and fostering connected membership. First, we have created the best-in-class recruitment and onboarding programming by centering the member experience at the heart of our efforts. We've had full provisional classes thanks to the tireless work of the new membership committee. They have created innovative and engaging recruitment efforts that have created to meet potential members where they are and introduce the New York Junior League to the next generation of volunteers. New membership also deserves special praise for intentionally engaging our newest volunteers even before their provisional courses begin through partnerships with our affinity groups and our community area, so we can continue to introduce women to our mission-centered work. Moreover, the membership area has created new provisional training formats to ensure that all who want to join the Junior League can find a course format and timing that fits into her life and finds a course format and timing that fits her life and reflects her personal and professional experience. This commitment to inclusion is at the heart of the membership area's creation of summer and accelerated provisional courses. After successful pilots, these new formats have found a permanent New York Junior League role. My deepest thanks to the Provisional Training Committee for embracing innovation and ensuring that these new formats are impactful, educational, and fun. I'm also pleased to report that our traditional provisional course is as popular as ever, with full classes each semester. We have also focused on placement at the heart of our member retention efforts for both transfers and active members. From creation of an evergreen placement guide containing committee details to ensuring each committee has a dedicated placement advisor, we are ensuring each volunteer finds her home. Aligning with the Junior League's mission, we have kept and continue to keep the advancement of leadership, collaboration, and training at the forefront of our work. The Volunteer Education and Training Committee continues to source and produce thoughtful and topical trainings each month. Their work puts Mary Harriman's vision of trained volunteers into action and ensures our volunteers are able to meet our New York City community's needs with thoughtfulness and care. Just this fall, VET has presented programs on building community and friendships in the digital age, inclusive volunteering, navigating generational differences, and of course the ever-popular CPR training. The Nonprofit Education and Training Committee has revitalized its efforts to help NYJL members and non-members deepen nonprofit knowledge. NET's mixers, panel discussions, and trainings showcase experts, practitioners, and so there's a tangible link between the New York Junior League and the larger nonprofit community. Moreover, the Leadership Development Committee is hard at work putting on valuable trainings for our co-chairs. We thank LDC for truly thinking about what co-chairs want and need to know and providing a safety net so that all committee leaders feel supported. Pivoting to affiliation, the membership area has connected New York Junior League members through an array of events that allow members to mix, mingle, and connect in many different meaningful ways. The Greeting and Outreach Committee continues to welcome and create a welcoming New York Junior League culture through free monthly member-wide mix and mingles, and often in collaboration with other areas of the league. From the 125th anniversary logo reveal to Mary Harriman's birthday, these engaging events promote a New York Junior League connection beyond committee work. Moreover, the Membership Engagement Event Committee offers all members the opportunity to connect based on personal interests and identities. Creation of an opt-in members essential forum makes it easy for each member to meet peers and jump into group communications. This is an exciting time for the membership area, and we are proud of the progress we've made towards this strategic plan. I'll be back in June at the annual meeting to share a final report on our achievements. And now I'll turn it over to have Maria Reyna share some updates on the Sustainer area.
Thank you, Katie. You're welcome. Good evening, everyone. I am Maria Reyna, the co-chair of the Sustainer Day Committee, and I'm presenting the Sustainer Report on behalf of Joanne Adams, the Sustainer Council Head. The Sustainer Council plans programs that are based on Goal 2 of the Connected Membership. The heart of our work is open communication and collaboration between the Sustainer Day and the Sustainer Evening committees. Our monthly meetings of day and evening leaders allow ideas of sharing and foster feelings of one Sustainer group that offers opportunities, events, and activities for any lifestyle. This year, the Sustainer Day and Sustainer Evening Committee planned and hosted an event together in the spirit of collaboration for the very first time. In an effort to achieve our goals, Joanne made a formal request for a Sustainer associate. June Reed stepped up to that task and has joined the New York Junior League Associate Program. In addition, the Sustainer Council is working to create a second Sustainer associate position, the Sustainer Liaison Associate, which is currently under development. These two positions open former leadership opportunities for Sustainers. Along with the existing Sustainer onboarding work group, she has created two new Sustainer work groups. These three Sustainer work groups will include members from the Sustainer Day and Evening committees who are working together in the spirit of collaboration. First, the new Sustainer Programming Attendance Work Group will evaluate long-time existing Sustainer event offerings to determine their value for membership satisfaction and retention. This group will obtain information through surveys, data gathering, and generating new ideas to measure existing Sustainer events and recommend modifications and enhancements. The second new group, called the Sustainer History and Historic Impact, is connecting our membership by researching organizations and producing materials that highlight the Sustainer New York Junior League contributions. This group will also be exploring active and Sustainer collaborations and mentoring. Finally, the pre-existing Sustainer Onboard Work Group will continue to welcome new Sustainers and Sustainer transfers. Joanne is especially proud to highlight the many ways Sustainers are promoting a connected membership through collaboration with our actives. For example, the Sustainer Onboard Work Group is working with Greeting and Outreach on a mix and mingle at the Astor House on February 19th, and Sustainers, Actives, and Provisionals will work together. Sustainers, Actives, and Provisionals work together to decorate the Astor House for the holidays, which was a huge success. It was. None of this innovation would be possible without the dedication and enthusiasm of the hard work of the Sustainer Day and Sustainer Evening committees. Joanne sends her sincere thanks to the Sustainer Day co-chairs, Christina Fike and me, and the Sustainer Evening co-chairs, Stephanie Loomis and Pam Robbins-Archilla. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Savannah Thomas, Fundraising Events Senior Council Head. Goal 3 of our strategic plan is sustainable finances and infrastructure, ensuring the long-term health of the New York Junior League and providing stronger infrastructure that allows all of our work to thrive. As our strategic plan enters its final year, I'm proud to share how the fundraising area has evolved, not just in how we raise funds, but how we think about engagement, innovation, and sustainability. I'd like to highlight a few successes in particular. First, we as a fundraising area made a conscious decision to reimagine and innovate our events rather than simply repeat what's already been done. This mindset shift has been wholeheartedly embraced by my council heads, co-chairs, and committees. Committees brainstormed and evaluated what was working, what could be refreshed, and how to better meet both NYJL member and donor expectations. Council heads have supported and shaped this innovative mindset. As a result, we introduced new and revitalized components across all areas. From Golden Tree's first ever kickoff soiree, live auctions at Savor the Spring and Golden Tree, newly created house parties replacing the traditional fall house tour, expanded VIP experiences like the Circle of 100 at Winter Ball, and 2 year in a row sold out VIP tier at Opry Ski. See you tomorrow night. These are a few of the many changes that not only boosted engagement and revenue, but reinvigorated committee leadership and attendee enthusiasm. Second, we focused on diversifying revenue streams to broaden participation and reduce reliance on any single event. Our marathon and half marathon programs continue to grow in participation and expanding our peer-to-peer fundraising reach. In particular, the NYJL Boutique has evolved into a robust online platform, launching multiple successful pre-sales alongside their evergreen offerings. I'm proud to report that our NYJL Boutique is bringing in-person sales to many membership, engagement, and even other fundraising events. This collaboration has amplified the boutique's success and resulted in record sales. We are so excited to celebrate the 74th annual Winter Ball, Gilded Legacy, celebrating 125 years of impact with you all on February 28th at Cipriani South Street. Winter Ball remains a cornerstone of our fundraising program, on track for its 4th consecutive sold-out year, with only dessert and dancing tickets remaining as of tonight, and I will add less than 200, so buy your ticket now. Next, we began using data and feedback to guide our decision-making. This year, we introduced post-event surveys to attendees to better understand the attendee experience and capture insights that inform future planning, ensuring that each year builds on the last. We also made meaningful progress towards embedding best practices internally across our fundraising area. Our in-person leadership meeting is a place of innovation and connection. We're standardizing workflows and partnering with the NYJL staff. These efforts are to ensure future leadership inherits strong systems and not silos. Finally, we've aligned our fundraising efforts closely with broader priorities, including the 125th anniversary, ensuring that our events not only raise critical funds, but also tell a cohesive and compelling NYJL story. You will see examples of this, of course, at Winter Ball, Savor the Spring with a Night Through the Decades theme, as well as through upcoming NYJL boutique merchandise dropping soon. There is always important work and other events to attend ahead, but I'm incredibly proud of how our fundraising leaders and volunteers have embraced innovation, collaboration, and thoughtful growth. I look forward to sharing continued progress with you at the annual meeting in June. Thank you.
Hello. Good evening. I'm Courtney Smith, current Strategy, Advocacy, and Communications Senior Council Head. My area supports both Goal 1, Amplified Community Impact, which Dana walked us through earlier, and Goal 4, Impactful Communications. So Impactful Communications goal
By 2026, the NYJL will have reimagined internal and external communications to ensure more relevant, dynamic, and responsive experiences, positioning us at the forefront of community leadership. I'm here to share highlights on how the NYJL's SAC area has advanced Goals 1 and 4 through its program activities. First, we're proud to report that engagement with elected officials is at an all-time high in service of both community impact and impactful communication goals. On October 23rd, 2024, the NYJL welcomed policymakers, including Governor Kathy Hochul, and community organizations to our annual legislative breakfast to discuss the Equal Rights Amendment and strengthening protections for New Yorkers. 1 month later, New Yorkers voted to add the protections of the bill into the New York State Constitution. This fall's legislative breakfast featured now New York City Council Speaker Julie Menin, other policymakers, and community stakeholders to address reproductive justice. Yes. Our annual State Advocacy Day in our beautiful capital of Albany, and now New York City Advocacy Day, together with the legislative breakfast, allow the NYJL to position itself as an advocacy leader. Our 125-year-old history, volunteer expertise, and community convening power allow the NYJL to take a leadership role among nonprofits in the advocacy space. Additionally, our advocacy power is now amplified by splitting our successful Advocates for Public Policy Committee into 2 groups, City Advocates for Public Policy and State Advocates for Public Policy. This successful committee split allows each committee to develop more specialized expertise in policy and legislation, and has created more opportunities for NYJL members to engage with our advocacy efforts. These are some of our most popular committee placements across the league, and so it's super impactful to our volunteer community to expand opportunities in this space. Our Social Equity Committee serves a unique role in advancing the NYJL's advocacy and communication goals. This committee provides additional member advocacy capacity, specialized training, and engagement opportunities. For example, Social Equity's impactful collaborations with the LGBTQIA+ and Allies Affinity Group demonstrate Social Equity's unique capacity for cross-committee and area collaboration within the NYJL and beyond. Other training opportunities facilitated by Social Equity include programming on understanding neurodivergence, unconscious bias, and allyship. Social Equity's important work is a key component of the NYJL's advocacy program. Finally, on the communications side, the committees on that side, including research and analysis, content creation, archives and photography, and marketing strategy, continue to amplify our work via internal and external channels, including Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and now TikTok. We just started our account, so please come follow us. Our username on all of those platforms is usually @the NYJL. And if you don't already, make sure to tag us in all of your posts from every event, including this evening at Après Ski. We'll definitely share your photos if they are, fun. And now, sorry. Make them fun, guys. Make them safe and fun. Okay, I'm going to return in June to share more highlights of SAC's work toward amplifying the NYJL's impact in our community and beyond at the annual meeting. See you guys there.
Gosh, I really have to thank Courtney for her outstanding remarks, right? And of course, to thank the entire Senior Management Council for their insightful comments. Our entire Management Council is laser focused on ensuring that each NYJL area meets our strategic priorities and objectives. It's my great privilege to serve with these mission-driven and dynamic leaders. Turn it back over to you.
Thank you, Nikki. And thank you to the entire Management Council for all the tremendous work this year. So our treasurer, Noreen, says finance is fun. Do you want to know what's even more fun than finance? 125th anniversary. That's going to be even more fun. That's a high bar. Get excited. I am very pleased to now welcome the 125th anniversary task force co-chairs Lisa Hathaway Stella and Christina Murphy to provide an overview of the highly anticipated anniversary engagements taking place throughout this year.
All right, we're going to talk about some fun. So good evening. My name is Lisa Hathaway Stella.
And I'm Christina Murphy. Together, we are honored to serve as the co-chairs of the New York Junior League's 125th Anniversary Task Force. The start of the 2026 calendar year marks a historic and celebratory moment for our organization, the 125th anniversary of the founding of the Junior League of the City of New York.
So for 125 years, women of the NYJL have led with purpose, responding to the needs of New York City, developing civic leaders, and proving what's possible when women unite around service and impact. This anniversary is about honoring that extraordinary legacy while actively shaping what comes next. We're excited to share what the team has in store for the next several months.
Before we look to the year ahead, we want to express our deepest thanks to the incredible volunteers who have made this anniversary possible.
Our 125th anniversary task force is composed of an executive committee, senior advisors, vice chairs, and committee members. This group includes an extraordinary cross-section of actives and sustainers who have experience throughout the different areas of our league.
To our task force members, thank you for your time, creativity, leadership, and collaboration. We are profoundly grateful for your dedication to making this celebration a success and are excited to see your hard work come to fruition this year.
So now that we are formally kicking off the celebration year, we are pleased to share what the anniversary will represent. At its core, the 125th anniversary is about celebrating our past, activating our present membership, and investing in the future of civic leadership.
Kathleen, will you share the goals on the screen? Thanks. As a group, we aligned on the following goals for this anniversary year. First, to elevate the profile of the New York Junior League by deepening community partnerships and reminding New York City why our work remains essential today. Second, to engage and connect our membership by highlighting shared experiences across generations and creating meaningful opportunities for pride, reflection, and connection. Third, to showcase the NYJL's unique role in developing civic leaders through service, training, advocacy, and leadership at every stage of membership.
This anniversary is not just a look back, it's a year-long movement that invites every member to see herself as part of a living, evolving legacy.
Throughout 2026, we will bring this vision to life through a series of thoughtfully designed events, each highlighting a different facet of our legacy and impact. These events represent a selection of occasions designed to highlight this special milestone, but members should look out for a variety of celebratory moments throughout the year.
As mentioned by the fundraising area, we will kick off our anniversary with the 74th annual Winter Ball, Gilded Legacy, celebrating 125 years of impact. We are proud to announce that the NYJL will be honoring Valerie S. Mason with the 125th Anniversary Legacy Award at Winter Ball. Established in celebration of the NYJL's milestone anniversary, the Legacy Award recognizes an extraordinary woman whose service, leadership, and professional achievement reflects the League's enduring values.
We congratulate the Winter Ball Committee for their significant work on this event, and we look forward to seeing many of you there.
Next, in April, we will host a community forum breakfast. This event will bring together New York City nonprofits and leaders and the NYJL community partners to discuss current issues facing New York City families. This event reflects the League's long-standing commitment to thoughtful collaboration and will help to inform a forthcoming white paper focused on community needs and impact while advancing the external leadership and voice of the NYJL.
In May, we look forward to honoring our accomplishments decade by decade with our tea over time luncheons. Designed in the style of Holly and Ivy, these elegant gatherings will take over the whole of Astor House and showcase our archives. These events will bring together members across generations, creating space to share stories, reflect on service, and connect through the experiences that unite us as NYJL members.
In October, we will host the 125th Anniversary Leadership Symposium, spotlighting the League's core mission of developing civic leaders. The event will explore leadership through a modern lens, drawing from NYJL's history, while equipping members with insight and inspiration for future nonprofit, civic, and community leadership.
We will conclude the anniversary year in November with Mary Harriman's birthday, as well as a celebration of the NYJL's 125th anniversary commemorative volume. This book will capture the League's rich history, untold stories, and our enduring impact across 125 years. It will serve as both a tribute to the women who came before us and a gift to future generations who will carry this legacy forward. As we move through this anniversary year, we encourage every member to engage in a way that feels meaningful to you, whether that's attending an event, inviting others to learn about our work, taking time to reflect on what this organization has meant in your life, or contributing photos and videos that help tell the story of the New York Junior League's impact, community work, training, and membership experiences. Details on how to submit photos and videos can be found on this slide.
The 125th anniversary is not about one moment or one event. It's about recognizing that every member, past and present, is part of this legacy. For 125 years, the New York Junior League has shown what happens when women unite with purpose. Communities grow stronger, leadership flourishes, and change becomes lasting.
We are proud of our past, energized by our present, and deeply inspired by what the next 125 years will bring. Thank you for being a part of this extraordinary year and part of the New York Junior League's living legacy.
Before we close, I'd like to take a moment to recognize these amazing women who I have had the privilege of working alongside. The anniversary is not only about honoring our past, it's also about the people who are shaping our future. These ladies have renewed my optimism and confidence in our bright future. Christina, you're already standing. Haley and Kate, could you please stand so we can thank you for your dedication and your service. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Lisa and Christina. I would now like to welcome Jeannie Trouveroy, Nominating Committee Chair, to introduce the incoming Board of Directors.
Good evening. I'm Jeannie Trouveroy, Nominating Chair, and it is my pleasure to introduce the volunteers who have been slated for the roles of President, Secretary, Directors, and Nominating Chair, starting on July 1, 2026. But a little bit, first I'd like to mention my amazing committee. I have been a proud member of the New York Junior League for 35 years. Yeah, I started when I was 19. Over this time, I have had the privilege of serving in numerous leadership roles, including positions on both the Board of Managers and the current board structure. Each placement has provided me with valuable lessons, contributing to my personal growth and understanding of our organization's mission and impact. In my current role as nominating chair, I have found immense joy working alongside my committee. It is truly an honor to collaborate with these remarkable women whose approach to their work is thorough, respectful, and thoughtful. Their dedication has greatly contributed to the successes we have achieved thus far. I would like to take this opportunity to express my sincere appreciation to this year's committee for this significant work they have accomplished to date. I kindly ask the members of the nominating committee to please stand wherever you are sitting. Let us all join together to acknowledge them and thank them for their outstanding contributions with a well-deserved round of applause. Okay, now for the really fun part. Okay, incoming President Liz Pavone. Liz currently serves on the board of directors as a director at large. She has been a member of the Junior League for 25 years and a member of the New York Junior League for 15 years. She previously volunteered with the Junior Leagues of Boston, Chicago, Los Angeles, and San Francisco. Liz served as the secretary of the board from 2022 to 2024. She has worked on multiple board work groups and task forces, including audit, building, capital, financial advisory, community impact, development, governance, procurement, risk management, and strategic planning. From 2016 to 2020, Liz served on the Management Council, first as a City Impact Council head and then as the Membership Area Senior Council head. She has co-chaired the Transfers Committee, the Community Improvement Project, and done in a day on demand. Additionally, Liz has served 2 terms on the nominating committee. In 2018, Liz received the New York Junior League Outstanding Volunteer Award. Outside the New York Junior League, Liz has served as the board chair for the Lower East Side Family Union and the chair of the NYU Executive MBA Alumni Network. Professionally, Liz is the Director of Lawyer Talent Development for the Transactional Practices of King & Spalding, LLP. Liz holds a Bachelor of Science in Environmental Engineering from the University of Dayton and a Master's of Business Administration from the Leonard Stern School of Business at New York University. Please join me in congratulating Liz. Okay, incoming Secretary Susan Marks. Susan is currently serving as Director at Large on the New York Junior League Board of Directors. She joined the Junior League of Washington, D.C. in 2010 and transferred to the New York Junior League in 2014. Susan serves as a member of the Ethics and Compliance Committee of the Board of Directors and has been a member of the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Board Workgroup, Governance Board Workgroup, and Communications Board Workgroup. Susan has served as a provisional leader and was a member of the 2021-2022 Nominating Committee. In 2024, Susan was honored as one of New York Junior League's outstanding volunteers. Professionally, Susan is the Director of Pro Bono and Engagement at Catholic Charities Community Services. Susan earned her Juris Doctorate from SUNY School of Law and holds a Bachelor of Arts from the University of Texas at Austin. Please join me in congratulating Susan. Okay. Incoming Director at Large, Caroline Dean. Caroline joined the New York Junior League in 2014. She currently serves as Vice Chair of the 125th Anniversary Task Force, a member of the 2025-2026 Development Work Group, and Management Council Associate. Caroline has served as Fundraising Events Council Head 1. She has been a provisional leader and a member of 2024-2025 Nominating Committee. Outside of the New York Junior League, Caroline is a member of the Vestry of St. Luke's Episcopal Church in East Hampton, New York. Professionally, Caroline is managing partner at Give Properly, LLC, a development consulting firm. Caroline earned a Master of Public Administration from NYU's Wagner Graduate School of Public Service and a Bachelor of Arts in Latin American Studies from Brown University. Please join me in congratulating Caroline Dean. Incoming Director at Large, Mercedes de Gargolia. Sorry. Mercedes has been a member of the NYJL for 8 years. Mercedes currently serves as Vice Chair on the 125th Anniversary Task Force and as Journey to Achievement Co-Chair. From 2022 to 2024, she served as City Impact Council Head. Mercedes previously co-chaired the Playground Improvement Project, served as a member of the 2024-2025 Nominating Committee, and was a provisional leader. Mercedes has served as a member of various work groups, including strategic planning, diversity, equity, and inclusion, and development. Outside of the New York Junior League, Mercedes is a member of the Associates Committee and Children's Committee of the Society of Memorial Sloan Kettering, and a member of the Young Fellows Steering Committee of the Frick Collection. Professionally, Mercedes is Senior Manager, Content at Varnum Street Strategies, and the author of Vermont for the Vermonters, The History of Eugenics in the Green Mountain State. Mercedes holds a Bachelor of Arts in History and Art History from Dartmouth College. Mercedes was unable to join us this evening, but let's give her a round of applause anyway. Incoming Director at Large, Dana Fogel. Dana has been a member of the New York Junior League since 2017 and currently serves as a member of the 125th Anniversary Task Force and as Community Senior Council Head. Dana has served as Audit, Education, and Mentoring Council Head and has co-chaired New View East, Rites of Passage, and Crisis Intervention. She was a member of the 2022-2024 Communications Work Group. Dana was named 2021 Women to Watch. Outside of the New York Junior League, Dana is a member of the Penn Arts and Sciences Professional Women's Alliance and is a Doe Volunteer Associate Advocate at New York Presbyterian Hospital, where she received the 2024 Mary Peliades Kindness Award. Professionally, Dana is Executive Creative Manager, Branded Content at BuzzFeed, Inc. Dana holds a Bachelor of Arts in Political Science and Journalistic Writing from the University of Pennsylvania. Please join me in congratulating Dana. Last is our incoming So last is our incoming nominating chair, Elizabeth Finan. Elizabeth joined the New York Junior League in 1998. Currently, she serves as Vice Chair of Nominating. Liz has held leadership positions in community, strategic planning, training, and communications. She has chaired Sustainer Communications and the Sustainer Nominating Committee. Liz served on the Board of Managers from 2007 to 2009 as Strategic Planning Vice President. In 2007, Liz was named an Outstanding Volunteer, and in 2015 received the Sustainer Service Award. Professionally, Liz is an investment associate and team business manager at UBS Financial Services. She earned her MBA and Bachelor of Arts in Economics from Fordham University. Please join us in congratulating Elizabeth and the committees of their selections and their leaders.
Thank you all for indulging the extra photo time. But that is history in the making. So thank you so much again, Jeannie, and the entire nominating committee for your commitment and for your tremendous work to date this year. And please join me one more time for a round of applause to congratulate the incoming slate of Board of Directors. A special thank you to Christina Perez from Catholic Charities of the Archdiocese of New York for coming to speak to us tonight, and to all of our presenters for sharing the amazing work our volunteers have been doing this first half of the year. I also want to acknowledge the presence of our past presidents, Melissa Bernstein, Sarah Ecken, and Lisa Hathaway Stella. Thank you, ladies. It is inspiring to be reminded of all that we have accomplished, not just this year, but over the course of the past 3 years as we wind down the current strategic plan. In reflecting upon our work, the thread that connects our past, our present, and our future is simple and enduring. When our city has a need, New York Junior League women show up. Today, that legacy lives on in how we meet the immediate needs of our community. Through our community committees, our trained volunteers are able to respond rapidly and thoughtfully, delivering impact in real time. Amongst our community partners, we are a best-kept secret. Our partners know they can rely on the New York Junior League as a trusted and responsive ally. But in this celebration year, I want the secret to be out. We will take every opportunity to share our story far and wide. And I hope each and every one of you will take great pride in your service as a New York Junior League volunteer, and take every opportunity to celebrate, commemorate, and honor our work together. I thank all of you for your time, talent, and energy, and for being with us this evening. We hope to see you all back at the Astor House for a reception immediately following this presentation. I love doing this part. Thank you. And this officially concludes our 2026 General Membership Meeting.